This show is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network.
Hi, I'm Niamh Kavanagh.
And I'm Gearóid Farrelly.
And you're listening to Agony Rants 150 years.
Woo!
I said years. It's only shows.
No, it feels like years. It
I know.
does. It feels like years. I feel like we're an institution at this point, Niamh.
Well, to be fair, I've been an institution for a long time.
Yeah. Niamh's been an institution for 180 years.
180.
Yeah.
I know.
I can't believe we made it to 150 episodes.
I know. I can't believe that you haven't kicked me out yet.
I know
keep
the number
thinking you're
of
going
times I've left this studio and gone out and punched a wall with my bare fist. And here we are. 150 episodes.
Ta-da!
And is there anyone here to present us with anything?
Well, we got muffins, but we had to buy
We
them
bought them ourselves.
I know.
Is there? Did you see a big cake
Not yet.
or muffins?
No, only
Or-
starting.
I don't know.
Only starting.
No. Well, no, we're not. A lot of podcasts don't make 150 episodes, Niamh.
No, I'm saying we're only starting recording today. They could surprise us later.
Do you think any of them, anyone that we've met today, do you think there was a congratulatory tone to any of them? No?
I'm not even sure they're aware of what's happening.
Furious. I'm furious.
I think we've become just so much a part of the furniture here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. This is the one place on earth your star power doesn't work, Niamh.
Oh, but my star power worked this morning.
Go on.
So, obviously,
Niamh was late.
I was a little late because... No, I wasn't massively late, to be fair, in
No,
the
to
end.
be fair, you're only actually about 15 minutes.
But there was a moment where I thought the world was over.
Oh, wow.
Because I was driving, I stayed with my mum and dad's last night, so I was coming from me out around, and I came to this tiny roundabout, and there was this enormous truck that decided that in order to turn left, it had to basically come across my lane, right? And so I then had to shift really fast out of the way, and I absolutely burst my tyre on the front of the thing.
So it was like a tyre blowout.
Well, it was... Blowout sounds very dramatic. I basically bashed the curb I went over this big curb, because I had to pull out of the way.
Did the truck stop?
Not at all.
Bastard.
I know. I was like, oh, and
Was there writing on the truck, Niamh? Who was it? Name and shame.
No, it was a big lorry.
There's 60 listeners listening to this. That one. They'll never order a skip from that
Never.
company again, Niamh.
Never. So anyway, I was, oh God. And then you're driving along and you're annoyed enough at that. And then you suddenly realise my tyre's done.
Oh no. Oh no. So it's not just like replace, it's not just get the tyre fixed, you have to buy a new tyre.
Oh, I'll have to buy a new tyre. There's no doubt. And then, of course, the road was pretty busy. So I thought I'll just pull around the corner into this estate. And I did. And I found a little lay-by. I was very, very, very kind to all the other drivers. I could have just stopped where I was, to be fair. But I literally drove around the corner and parked up. This woman came out from her house, little small lady. She says, I recognised you.
All right. And let me guess, you're singing in your eyes at our christening as
well. It could happen. Luckily, I was around the corner. I rang my brother-in-law, who has a very important job, but I made him leave a meeting and come.
Oh,
so
wow.
So, yay, I'm here. And then I was driving down and I thought, actually, I'm doing good here. I'm actually going to be in quite timely fashion. And they closed the tunnel.
I don't know why they're closing the tunnel. I think there must be absolute road smashes happening in the tunnel that they're not reporting, because every time I go to the tunnel at the moment it's closed.
Well, the traffic was stopped in the tunnel, I think, and they just stopped people coming into it. So
I wonder why that is.
I don't know.
Do you know what I will say? People are driving like lunatics
up
at the moment.
backside of you.
It's really scary. Mm-hmm. And do you know who else I have to make this comment?
Oh.
Men walking with headphones, right? The number of men, I think there was 3 last Monday that walked out in front of my car with their back to my car.
Oh.
To cross the road. Listen to headphones. And that's 3 people that I had to stop, and they didn't even know that they were nearly killed. And I'll tell you this, the next one, I'm killing them.
It's not going to be a
I'm mowing
near
them
death.
down. It's not going to be near death. It's not going to be an accident that I get the shock. It's that fucker's never going to walk again. The next one that walks out in front of me, they're going to have my tire tracks on their spine. I'm sick of it, Niamh.
Oh, poor you.
So what I've been doing, my tour has started.
I know. I'm very excited for you. There's a couple of things that come up on Insta that I need to bring up with you, but we'll start with your tour.
Go on.
No.
All right, well, what's going on with my tour? It started. I'm furious.
Why are you furious?
Well, it's like going back after maternity leave. You think you should be thrilled.
You're adjusting. You're adjusting back to the run of it.
I wouldn't say adjusting. I'd say I'm annoyed. I'd say I'm just like, oh, here we are again.
Oh.
I'm annoyed about all my decisions. I was like, why did I say a tour at the end of the year? Why didn't I leave it till January? Anyway.
Because it's a good time to tour.
It's a good time to tour.
And, you know, it's fresh from Edinburgh, so you still have the glow of loveliness that you have from that.
Yeah. And it's actually, the shows were lovely. I did two. I did Ratoath and I did Newbridge.
Two fantastic venues.
Yeah, great venues.
Yeah.
Fab audiences. Yeah, they were
Love
really
them.
good.
Yeah, love them. I've done Ratoath and I do Newbridge regularly, actually, so they're great fun. Is that not where we had our little moment back in the day?
Where I did a show and you came out and sang In Your Eyes at the end of it. We should do that again.
Yeah, you did pretend that I was kidnapped, to be fair.
Yeah.
It was a moment.
We should do that. We'll pick a show and we'll do that again.
Okay.
And we won't say what show it is.
No. Have you enough money in your budget for that?
You'll get an abracadabra and €40 for diesel.
I'll back and take it. Throw in a bar of chocolate. I'm yours. Now, is that a chicken kebab with burger sauce?
I was nearly going to ring it because I couldn't get a support. And I was like, maybe Niamh will do a few songs.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I was in Malaga.
You were in Malaga. Tell us about Malaga.
I was in Malaga with the Eurovision fans in the Spanish OGAE, which are they're the organisations. There's one in every country nearly, right?
A Eurovision fan club?
Yes, and they're fantastic, honestly. And every one you go to is very different. You know, you'll go to some and you're in opulent surroundings, and then in others you're in like a sweaty pub in the corner. But
okay.
I have to say, every single one of them shares the enthusiasm of the fans. Which is really lovely. And you're usually on with a few other artists who've done it to varying degrees.
Who were you on with?
Well, I was on with Sandra Kim, and then I also was on, she had a lovely pink suit on, and then I was on with this other girl called...
No, she had that in Amsterdam 4 years ago.
I know. She really did. But to be fair, I wore a top that I got in 2010 from RTE. Anyway, so...
Eurovision, they really rinse the wardrobes, don't they?
Do you know, it's a good top. I don't see why. I did wash it. Anyway, so the thing is, and there was a lovely girl called Violetta who represented San Marino 4 times.
Oh. Did she? And she didn't win any of the times?
Well, no, but she was fab, and we had a lovely time. Okay, I have.
You've got something to say.
I have a couple of questions because obviously you've been very busy lately.
Okay.
And your Insta stories are alight with magnificence, right?
Go on.
What the Jesus were you doing with the 2 Johnnies? It's not even months since you were raging that they beat us in the fucking podcast awards, and now.
They beat us in the podcast awards. I completely forgot about that.
Did you really? Did you? Did you think about that before the lock-in? I was like, you traitor.
Oh my, I forgot they beat us in the podcast awards, Niamh.
They did. I mean, I'm sure they're lovely fellas.
I completely forgot. But you know, they did give me a very nice fee.
Okay. So
forgiven.
Okay. That's very forgiven, right? That's the first thing I want to just highlight that situation there. Don't think you can do anything without me having a look.
God, it's interesting. You think you don't have you think you've got integrity, but everyone has their price, Niamh. Guess we've all learned a lesson today. Niamh. Daddy's back on tour.
Garode, I'm so excited.
I know, yeah, 2 shows done.
We had at least 2 shows, at least 2 Agony rounds where you weren't talking about a tour.
I know, we do, yeah. And now I'm
missed it.
back. Yeah, I'm productive, Niamh.
Yeah,
Very productive.
you are.
So I have shows this month. Next week I'm in the Spiegel tent in Wexford.
Nice.
Which is going to be exciting. I'll also be in the Town Hall Theatre in Westport. I'll be in Listowel, St. John's Theatre. And I will be in the Spirit Store in Dundalk and the Whale Theatre in Greystones. Now they're sold out, the Whales. But yeah, come along. GarrellFerry.com is where you can get the tickets. And at some point, Niamh Kavanagh McGahey will come along and sing a song.
Oh, I will be there.
Yeah. She's not committing.
I'm also, well, he hasn't given me dates. That's what I'm gonna say.
I will not commit.
But
I will not
I
commit
have
to
to
this.
tell you, I will also be there like I've done before without you knowing. Just saying.
Up in Belfast. Actually, that's another one. I'm doing Mandela Hall in Belfast.
Oh, the Mandela Hall is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's nice. And I'm doing Cork, I'll be doing the Everyman, and Dublin, I'll be doing Vicar Street, and Ennis, I'll be doing Glore.
Gorgeous.
I can't remember the rest of them, but they're all on girlfriendly.com. The ticket links are there.
You'll be supporting him at a time when he really needs it. What are you eating there?
Nothing. Lear Chocolates, right, the legendary Irish chocolatier,
Okay.
proudly made in Meath since 1987, has sent me
You?
an exciting range of delicious chocolates in various flavour combinations with
Just you?
gorgeous eye-catching packaging.
Just you?
Just me.
Okay.
I don't know why. I mean, look, Niamh, I will be the first to, give you your 50%.
No, I understand that.
However, it was just my name on it.
Okay.
So,
Well, that's
yeah,
fair enough.
it's fair enough. But are you a chocolate person, Niamh?
Oh, I love chocolate, especially when they're handmade. And actually, I do know Lear. I've bought them.
They are stunning. The beloved Lear Love Chocolate collection includes a gorgeous gift box and a stunning gift wrap box, making them the perfect choice for gifting.
Wow.
Designed to satisfy every palate.
Wow. Especially yours currently.
Especially mine, yeah.
Yeah, you're eating it at the moment, yeah.
All the chocolates are hand finished by Lear's talented chocolatiers
Okay.
in Navan County, Meath. They offer a delicious combination of smooth caramel, dark pralines, delectable truffles, and zesty fruit-filled chocolates.
Wow. Sounds amazing.
They were delicious.
Good. You look like you're really enjoying them there.
I've finished them, yeah. The range is also available nationwide in Tesco's, SuperValue, Centra, Dunn's stores and Dublin Airport. Perfectly for those, there's one more, for those seeking elegant gifts or decadent treat for themselves.
How can you do that to me? Right in front of me.
It was delicious.
However, I like to order online.
Good. Because you'll have to.
Oh, okay. See, I'm not getting these ones, okay?
Because we have, for us and our listeners, just our listeners, nobody else,
Nobody else?
a 30% discount code. Niamh.
Really? What's the code?
It's Agony30
Okay.
with a capital A. I'm going to be honest, it's not great now.
Okay.
That's not a great code.
Well, it's better than Rance 30.
Rams 30, maybe. It might have been slightly better. So if you go to learchocolates.com
Lovely.
and then you use the discount code Agony30 with a capital AGONY30, and you get 30% off. Why reserve the luxury of premium chocolate for rare occasions?
When every day deserves a little magic.
Yeah, my day.
Yeah, your day.
Unfortunately,
Clearly.
no. None for you.
Like, seriously. Is that another one going in your mouth now?
Do you want half of this one? I'll bite one side and you can.
I'll be honest with you, yeah.
We are pausing for a moment to remind you that Agony Rants is part of the Head Stuff Podcast Network. If you would like to support the show, you can do so by pledging as little as €5 a month to your favourite show. And in return for that, you'll get bonus content from us and bonus content from every other show on the Head Stuff Podcast Network, including Young Hot Guys, Keep It Tight, and loads of other ones that I can't remember.
And obviously, clearly, your favourite show will be Agony Rants. I mean, that's
Obviously.
given.
Give 100% of your fiver to Agony Rants.
The young hot guys don't need them.
They absolutely do not. They do not. So yes, when you're pledging your fiver, don't split it between the shows. 100% of your pledge to Agony Rants. Thank you very much.
Love that.
And in return for that, you'll get vintage rants every second week.
Lovely.
And we might do another offer for send out some more of those.
Those.
The do not disturb signs.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like them.
For your door and door penis.
I'm sorry.
You will also get bonus content.
I just had a moment there. I was trying to process what that word
Well,
was.
yeah, you can, anywhere you can hang a do not disturb sign, you can hang a do not disturb sign, Niamh. Doesn't have to be a door handle.
True.
This has been a very sex positive
Yeah,
episode.
it is very sex positive. What if you don't have a penis?
I don't know, could you get
Very
it round,
cold
could you
weather.
get it round a boob?
Depends.
Depending on the day.
Depending on the day.
You'll also get bonus content from the show we are cross-promoting this week, which is... Any idea, Niamh?
Not a clue.
Me neither. This one. Okay, well, what we decided we'd do, today is a different
I know.
episode, right? We're not going to solve any of your problems today.
No.
We
Well-
decided what we would do is we would ask if there was anything you wanted to ask us. So we're doing like an Ask Me Anything.
Yeah.
Now, I'll tell you what we've noticed. I'm nearly certain that the person that asked us to do this is Luke.
Right. Okay.
Right?
Yes.
And Luke sent an email through with his Ask Me Anything question. And it was Luke, wasn't it? I think it was
I'm
Luke.
nearly sure it was.
And his question is there any problem that you have received where you thought, Jesus, this is too dull to put on the pod? And I wonder if Luke thought of that question and the idea of an Ask Me Anything after we did a particularly dull problem.
Or he has submitted a problem that we haven't done. And he wants to know why.
Now, on that point, Niamh, we do have quite a catalogue of problems that we haven't got to yet.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean we're not going to do them.
Yeah, we will do them. So actually, Luke, yeah, if that's if that's code for I'm still in the state of chassis.
Send us a more in-depth.
Yeah,
put an urgent.
Yeah,
on your...
just stamp urgent on it. And Luke also said, I've reread twice for grammar and punctuation.
See, that's a regular listener.
That's a man that knows.
Knows your thing.
He knows my thing.
He does.
Okay, will we dive into some of the Ask Me Anythings?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, you haven't answered this question.
Oh, yeah, we should answer it. No, I don't think anything could be too dull.
No, definitely not. I think sometimes when we look at a question, we kind of think, should we be answering
Yes.
You know, sometimes you read it and you think that person needs to actually speak to someone. So
Yes,
that's very serious. And it's not that we're making light of any problem that comes in.
I'm
because
making light of
obviously-
it.
But
Funny first, Niamh, I've said this before.
I know.
You could be a bleeding heart all you want.
I'm a bleeding nuisance, I think, sometimes. But anyway, the point is, I think sometimes you kind of think, should we be commenting on that?
I mean, we shouldn't be commenting on most of them.
To be fair,
Yeah.
there's very little that we don't feel that we should be commenting.
And then sometimes I listen to something back and go, that's actually the wrong steer. But I'm not wrangling Niamh to re-record.
Oh, no.
We did re-record one, didn't we?
We did, because we were a little harsh or something.
We were harsh, and then we just pulled it out of the episode. We were like, we need to re-record that
Yeah,
again, Niamh.
yeah. Because actually, we probably didn't have enough sugar in us. I think that was the day we didn't have the brownie.
Because what we do is we do 2 a day.
Yeah.
So sometimes at the end of the second one, you're like, oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm over this.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just
We
terrible.
were harsh.
'cause
That was a lesson to us.
Yeah, but we were very kind. We tried to be kind. Okay. So, Amy Smith, when are you doing a tour? Waiting years, lots of love to you both. So basically, Amy, you're looking for a live show.
A live show. Okay, yeah, there's been a few actually asking about a live show. There's no plan.
No, because you see, the problem is that Garode is so famous in his own right. He's gone a bit up himself now. He's not interested.
No, it's just like we'd have to put one together that's good.
I know
Although
Garode puts a lot of pressure on himself, but actually, if they just came with their problems, it'd be good enough.
we could do one to try it, just to see what it's like.
We could. I'd like that.
Yeah, but it would probably be something like we invite the Head Stuff Plus.
Oh, I would think so. So if you're a subscriber, you get it.
Yeah, and we do it in the
invite.
Head Podcast Studios to see if...
See if it works.
Yeah. You see, I'd be very nervous because here's the thing about live podcasts, right? I do think live podcast show kind of change your relationship with the podcast a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'd be worried that if people came and they were really bored and then all of a sudden nobody listened, then we got cancelled.
Well, how can they be bored?
I know, you could just sing in your eyes.
Your face tells me everything that's clearly.
Well, we could get a guest. I know,
I'd love-
We have a great guest that has said she will do a live podcast with us and she will sing the song. That's...
This better not be who I'm thinking it is.
Who?
Better not be
No,
Sonia.
it's not Sonia. Oh. No, this person also won a singing competition.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's very cryptic.
It's very cryptic. I'll tell you afterwards.
Yeah.
So no, I think we'll definitely do a live show next year, I think.
I think I'd like to do a
and
live
I think
show.
I think I'd like to do one in Edinburgh.
Oh, I think it would be fun to do in Edinburgh.
Yeah, because I did get a lot of people coming up to me after the Edinburgh show to say they listen and that they love you. And I was like, I don't want to talk about her.
Excellent.
I have a month off.
I'm away from her.
Cian says, hi Agony Rants, congrats on the upcoming milestone. Dropping an Ask Me Anything question for Garode. We saw you supporting Sarah Millican in the UK. How do you get started as doing support for comics such as Sarah? And how do you adjust your show for the support slot compared to your own show?
Is Cian a budding comedian?
I think Cian does sound like he's a budding comedian. There's no mystery to that. I pick 15 minutes of the show that is the best 15 minutes.
and he worked hard for years.
And I just picked that out. And as regards Sarah, I used to gig with Sarah before she was famous. So when Sarah would come over to like the Laughter Lounge in Dublin or the International Bar in Dublin, and she would play, and she'd play at the Cat Laughs Festival.
Yeah.
Before she was a megastar, and I just would gig with her then. So I've always known her.
You know a lot of famous people, don't you? You're very famous.
Well, yeah, but she wasn't. I've known a lot of people that then became famous.
I know.
It's a different way around.
It is.
And like I did my first. Was it my first telly spot? It was a stand-up show, Irish stand-up show. She was on it. We were both on together.
Oh, okay.
It's weird because we were both on that together. That was the first time we did stand-up on television, I think. Mm-hmm. And then we did, what else? My first Cat Laughs, she was on that show.
Oh, right, okay. That's a brilliant...
Yeah, so we've just always been friends. So she's
paying it forward.
She's paying it forward, yeah.
I
So she has 6 support acts.
Yeah, and she likes to have her friends around her. She's like Maureen O'Hara.
Yeah, exactly.
I know.
Because that's the thing about being a support act. Actually, if there's any budding comics out there, here's the best piece of advice that you can actually get if you want to be a support act. Don't be an asshole.
Oh, no, yeah. But that's true for anybody in the
I
industry.
would much rather have a support act go out and die on stage and be a nice person to travel with and to be in the... Because, I mean, like if somebody dies on stage, I can follow that. I know how to do stand-up. I can pick it up. I can pick up the slack. But if somebody's brilliant on stage and they're absolute nightmare to hang around with, I'm like, they are gone. I don't care how good they are.
Yeah, but then on the other side of that...
do you want to pick one?
Okay. Well, Kieran says, would Gar officiating and Niamh singing conquer the gay wedding market? I think so.
Absolutely.
Oh, God, we never thought
We should
of it.
do that when we retire, Niamh.
I'd be a good officiator.
A wedding pack. Yeah.
Like 6 hours later, you'll be married.
It's a 6-hour wedding and then I'll do a verse and a chorus of In Your Eyes.
The other way around would be successful also, I feel.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Okay. That was a stupid question, Kieran.
It wasn't really a question.
No. Actually, I'm going to be honest. Kieran's my brother. Olive says, what's your favourite song to sing and to listen to? Are you asking me seriously to choose between my babies? What the hell is wrong with you? That's not a thing. It depends on my humour. What song? I think that's actually more of a question for you, Grode. For me?
Yeah.
Okay. What's my favourite song to listen to? I think one of my favourite songs to listen to is... Well, I'm going to be honest. I'm not just saying it because you're here. I love In Your Eyes.
In Your Eyes.
It's a great song. I have so many nice memories attached to that song.
And you know what's really lovely? When you're in the car and you can roar your head off to it. It's amazing.
I can roar my head off to it in the car. I think it's a great song. The other song that I love, and it was really weird because I was listening to it last night and I was like, oh my God, I don't play this song enough. It's so good. Is Kim Wilde, You Came.
Okay, I don't know that one.
Do you not know that song? You came, change the way I feel.
I still don't know it, but I probably do.
Niamh, it's the crushing blows that you make every time I do anything musical.
I'm just trying to approximate what you're saying.
It's a great song.
Yeah, she is
I love
pretty
that
fab.
song. Yeah.
I love that she's gardening now. My favourite songs tend to be depending on my humour. So, but to sing them, I love I love doing Proud Mary, I have to say. I have a version of it that's 6.5 minutes long, and there's something that happens to people. There's something that happens to people when you sing it, and you can see them, and you're doing the slow bit. The slow bit's real long in this version, and you can see their nerves are shot waiting to do the whole shenanigans. I like the effect that has on people. It's not necessarily, the most deep and meaningful song I sing, but I absolutely love how it is. And then I can get my, my stupid Tina Turner legs on, so it doesn't look bad when I dance wrong. Because Tina Turner is the only woman I know who used to be able to sing one song and dance to another at the same time. But they're great fun to sing. Listen, you can't. I mean, ask any singer, they'll never have one song.
What's your go-to song, though, to listen to?
Oh, to listen to. Oh my gosh, I Can't Make You Love Me by Bonnie Raitt. It's one of my favourites.
That is a lovely song.
And there's many versions of it, including the gorgeous George Michael, who could do no wrong in so many ways,
He's a
except
ride.
with that feckin' song. I hate him singing it.
Yeah, there's something. I'll tell you why I don't like that his version of that song. And that is because
It's vanilla.
I heard your version first.
Oh, yes, I did do it.
And then I heard, because I heard your version, I thought was amazing. And then
And you heard a better version when Bonnie sang it.
then you told me about the Bonnie Raitt version because
Yeah.
you told me it was a cover.
Yeah.
So I listened to the original and I really liked that as well. But I still think yours is better. And do you remember we went to see Bonnie Raitt and that man came up to you outside Vicar Street
Oh,
and he was
he
like,
said the
your
nice
version's better than
thing.
Bonnie Raitt's.
Yeah, but, to be fair, I was standing there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Bonnie wasn't. But they were two amazing versions that I heard really, really close together. And then just after that, George Michael released this other version that just wasn't that good.
It just was very pedestrian, and
Yeah.
it's not a pedestrian song.
No.
It's got great heart. Anyway, it's just one of those songs because the first time I heard it, I was in the National Stadium and I didn't take a breath the whole time she was singing it.
Oh.
It was one of the first times I saw Bonnie Raitt play live as well, so I was overwhelmed. Maeve is asking you what you did your masters in.
You know what, Maeve? If you get the opportunity to ask us any question, that's the only one that comes into your head.
Well,
I did a master's in theatre studies, and then during pandemic, I did a postgrad in
computers.
programming.
Okay.
Yeah, computer programming.
I know it was something to do with computers. I was taking an interest.
You don't want to know how I lost me cherry, do you?
I think that's further down. Actually.
Bet it is. Okay, we've got another one that's in letter form.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Hello, dearies. I can't put your specific names because realistically, I'd have to put one first over the other, and that'd be like choosing your favourite child.
Oh my gosh, that's so nice.
Luckily, I only have one child. So my question is, it's okay to have a favourite. I've said this before.
I know.
My question is this. What is your most vivid memory in relation to your first meeting?
Oh, for us meeting. Okay.
I've often wondered how both of your perceptions of that fateful day differ. I think I was very cool. Actually, I have two questions. My second is, Garode, how do you automatically pronounce albeit?
Okay.
You know what? I really think that was a hate crime, the way she phrased that. I actually still pronounce that albeit.
Okay.
Do I pronounce it correctly now? No. Because it's because of me that you learned to pronounce it. Oh, wow. Still love you guys.
Yeah, in other words, it must have been in the
It was
original.
it must have been her that wrote that letter. Okay. Sending you lots of love from your still IT inept but otherwise mainly functioning human being, Helen.
Well, Helen, I love
Thanks,
that
Helen.
question. So I suspect our first meeting is more ingrained in Garone's
It's ver-
mind.
Do you not remember it?
My first memory of you, right? So may not be the first time we met because you may have been in my vicinity before then. But my first memory of you is I can see the door of where I lived in Willow Park, right? Opening, right? The first in my house. And you're standing about 6 paces away from the porch. And then there's a gift on the floor that you left for me on the thing, but you were standing away from the door. And am I right? That's not a false memory. Sure it is. And I can see you. And I was standing talking to my mother, and I think you were a bit surprised I actually answered the door.
I had a lot of problems as a child,
No,
Maeve.
you were beautiful. You were beautiful. But I remember going, but it was a little gift that was left on the porch. That's my first real memory of meeting of you. But we may have met before that, if you understand me.
I can't remember. No, we did. We did, because I'll tell you how we met. I can't remember how.
What's your first real
But
memory of meeting?
somebody gave me your manager's number because I knew you lived in the area. I can't remember. I was always like making prank phone calls. I think someone in RTE gave me like, this is their manager's number.
For
Like,
God's sake.
And I was like, Grant, because I reckon she lived around the corner. And I was like, we should be friends. So I think I rang RTE and I was saying like, I just lied and they gave me your manager's number. And then I rang and your manager was Emer.
Yeah, it was
Your
my sister. She wasn't really managing me. She was managing my fan page.
She was more of a firewall than a manager.
Yeah, she really was.
Yeah. And then I just rang her and
I know, and she loved that.
And I just used to ring Emer, and Emer would just chat to me, and then I'd
She'd tip you off
then
where I
one day
was.
she was like, "Go around and say hello to Niamh," and she arranged it. And one day Wednesday after school, I just went around and rang the doorbell. And
because she never said.
you were like, come in.
Oh, yeah,
And
I really did.
you made me a cup of tea. And then I think like you signed a photograph or something.
know.
And then
I just remember you used to appear. I had this vivid memory of you, like literally standing 3 or 4 paces away from the front door with something like an offering on the porch. But you know, you were 14. But the thing that intrigues me is you rang RT in your 14-year-old voice.
Oh, I was always catfishing.
Yeah, but
Because you see, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you what my problem was.
Did your
And
voice drop very young?
This is an industry problem.
Oh,
right?
okay.
No, I think they used to think I was a girl.
Oh.
I had a very specific music taste, right?
Okay.
So, if an artist that I liked, that I read about in Smash Hits,
Okay.
if they didn't get like top 20 in Ireland, you couldn't get the singles here. And I was obsessed with buying CD singles.
Yes, you were.
So,
Still are.
I still am. And what I used to do was, if like an artist that I really liked, if it didn't get released in Ireland, I used to try and order it. But a lot of times you couldn't order it. And it would take weeks for them to try and order it. And by the time they'd order it, if the single had flopped, it would be deleted and there would be no more copies of it. So I found out that if you ordered a single, if that was the fool's errand.
Okay.
So what I used to do is I would ring the record company
Oh, yeah.
and I
good
would
idea.
ask for a copy of it. I would say like, I work for a magazine, I want to review this. Like I used to just lie. And they would just sometimes send me copies of it. Because otherwise I wouldn't be able to get it. That's how I got like, do you remember the twins from Neighbours?
Yes, I remember.
Oh my God, I was obsessed with
You
them.
are.
Couldn't get any of their singles. It took me 8 months to get a copy of their second one. But the third one, I was on it.
My question is, were you befriending me because you knew I went to the UK a lot? Were you looking for me
Yeah,
to
I was
buy
like, Niamh, could you dip into a Virgin Megastore for me?
In retrospect, I'm wondering, was I getting groomed?
You were. I was a very cold clinician as a child.
Just checking that out
I
there.
was very strategic. But yeah, I always remember, what I remember about you, there was 2 things that I remember. I remember you smelt lovely because you were wearing perfume.
Oh, back in the day.
And you also had a fax machine in your hall.
I did.
Yeah.
I felt very special having a fax machine.
Yeah. I remember.
know.
I thought that was very impressive. And then I remember another time I called around and you played me your album.
Oh my
On
gosh.
tape.
Oh, that would have
You
been
just finished recording it.
yeah, that would have been a bit later on, to be fair.
Oh yeah, Niamh, I called around a lot.
He really did.
Well, I'm tenacious. I'm like a pit bull.
I know. We were friends from the beginning. I know. I still have your letters, you know that, right?
I know, yeah. We should read one of them at some point, but I will have to.
No, you'd be no vetting. I have them in your original handwriting. Just saying.
Oh God. Okay.
Well, Susan Spears just asked if we're going to do a live podcast. There's another one. Calling rugby. There's a moment.
Oh, I think that's Colleen Rugby.
Oh, Colleen, maybe. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say where they were ringing the town. Anyway, so if you could change anything in your life, what would it be? Oh, there's a question. What would I change in my life? Well, I had to change a tire today, so that was hard. Actually, I'm a weird person. I don't know that I would change anything. Maybe if you're talking about making a different decision, would I change anything? Not really, because then I wouldn't be sitting here with you, Grode, possibly.
No, you'd be somewhere earning money, Niamh.
Yeah, I could be. If sometimes somebody say would change about yourself, I'd probably look for less hair on my legs. That'd be nice. I don't know. I don't really think in terms of what I'd like to change. I know.
There wouldn't be much I change. I would like to live somewhere else.
I was going to say you wouldn't be living here.
Yeah, I would like to move somewhere else.
Why?
I'd love to experience something else. I don't know if there's anything to change. I would love, like my plan is I would love to live in a place that had loads of land so I could like do what Paul O'Grady did and like have like loads of rescue animals. That's my dream.
Okay. You and Linda Martin then?
I want to live with Linda Martin.
She rescues a lot of animals.
Yeah.
And she's a fantastic rescue centre in Finglas there, actually.
I'd love to go see it. Can we go see that?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. She's always telling me to drop in. Now she'll give you something to do, like which we love.
I don't mind giving. I don't
We
mind.
should do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Book it in.
Sean, now speaking of Linda Martin, Sean, who was a little scamp,
Okay.
has a question for both of us. And it's Snog, Marry, Ride. And it's Linda Martin, Emer Quinn and Dana.
Oh, what's really interesting about that is neither of us would do. Women are
Not just because I'm gay.
No, there's no women on our.
I would marry Emer Quinn.
Emer's fab, yes.
Yeah, I would marry Emer Quinn. I would ride Linda Martin.
Yeah,
I'd say she'd be great crack.
she would be the crack.
Yeah.
And actually, to be fair, Linda doesn't want to marry anybody.
And I would snog Dana.
Yeah, but you see, I'd love to live with Linda because she's got all the dogs and the thing. She's,
Yeah.
and she's fab. I mean, honestly, there's no messing with Linda. And Emer's brilliant fun. She is. She's a fantastic mother too. She's got lovely kids and all. And she lives in Geneva. If you were married to her,
See,
you'd
yeah,
live in
I'd
Geneva.
live in Geneva. That'd be lovely.
That'd be, see, you get
See,
two
that's a
wishes
nice
in
life.
one go.
Yeah. Please retell the story of how you met. We just did.
Did that. So.
Elizabeth Lawless said, did you sell the wardrobe?
Did you, Garode?
I did.
Did you? How much did you get?
I think I got €80.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You know.
Not bad.
Normally, I end up spending. I always think I'm going to sell something, and then I end up paying somebody to take it away.
Because what happened with that wardrobe was, I tried to sell it on adverts. Did I tell you the story? I tried to sell a wardrobe on adverts, and I put up a photograph of it, and then somebody was interested, but they were like, "I want to photograph the inside of the wardrobe," and I was like, "All my stuff is in it. Like, why do you want a photograph of the inside of a wardrobe?" I was like, it's a rail. And she was like, yeah, but I'd like a photograph of the inside of the wardrobe. I was like, fine. So I sent a photograph, but I didn't take the stuff out. And then she sent a message back and she was like, I like the blue suit. I was like,
Oh, she was a stalker.
and then she was like, where did you get the blue suit? And I didn't answer. And then
Did you ever?
I was like,
watch?
you know what? 80 quid is 80 quid. So it was like, ASOS. And then she replied and said, link with a question mark. So I blocked her.
You didn't get your 80 quid.
No, I got it from someone else.
That's all right then.
Yeah.
That's all right then.
And I hope if she's listening to this, she realises
She went too
that
far.
That she went too far, and that wardrobe was in perfect condition. That was a €150 wardrobe for €80.
Did you feel violated?
I did, Neve.
Little bit.
I did. I felt like
Little bit.
I felt like someone had been thumbing me delicates. CML
Yeah.
says, you and Neve both have very competitive jobs. How do you stop comparing yourselves to other?
To each other or to?
It's cut off, so it's either to each other or to other what you are. I mean, I have to say, I don't, like, from my point of view, I don't compare myself to anyone.
No one.
I don't compare myself to other comedians because I'm just like, I have no interest.
No, but it's different. You're generally competitive with yourself, you know, because you're too busy trying to get your own work done. You know, you can't be
Yeah,
on
I
top of
couldn't
other
be
people's.
Also, I'm not interested in comedy, really. I love writing comedy. I love my friends that do comedy, but I wouldn't like.
Do you watch comedy?
No. I mean, I watch sitcoms.
Okay.
I wouldn't watch stand-up. I'd listen to it, but I wouldn't watch it.
Right.
It's too intense watching somebody. Anytime I've ever watched something, I'm like, this is a lot now.
Calm your jets.
Calm yourself down now.
Musically, I like people who are. I like to work with people who are better than me because they make me better. Do you understand what I mean? So
Yeah.
I do love that, and better is it's a subjective term. The problem with music is there's a lot out there, and the Irish industry in particular is quite small, so you kind of come across a lot of people over the thing. So I love that. And one night, as I say, this weekend, I did about 4 different things. Right? So
Yeah.
you know, you're always doing different things, which is a great thing. You're more competitive in trying to get your own space working than you are with other people. Have you ever got into I want to do better than you kind of thing?
No.
No.
You see, I'm not competitive at all, and I think that has stood to me
Okay, yeah, no, I get that.
because, well, actually, I do have a story that illustrates this, right?
Okay, go on.
I've been doing comedy for a long time, since 2008,
You
right?
have, yeah.
To varying degree, to not a lot of success until the past little while, but by comparison to the years, I've been gone a long time, right? So I was doing support for a long time,
Right.
And then I met Joanne when she started doing comedy,
Yeah.
and I remember the first time when she started to do well, right? So she would have been somebody that would have overtaken me,
Yeah.
right? Like she started long after me. started doing comedy, and then all of a sudden started to do really well. And this would have been around 2019.
Yeah, before
maybe?
lockdown, yeah.
About that, yeah. And she did her first Vicar Street, and she sent me a message, and she was like, I'd love it if you would do my support.
Yeah.
So I was like, grand, I'll totally do your support. But I remember somebody saying to me at the time, you shouldn't do that. You're higher on the ladder than, this sort of weird. And I was like, I guess they were thinking competitively. I was like, that's stupid. And I was like, no, I really liked Joanne. I think she's really funny. I really like her. She's a lovely person.
Yeah.
And I tend to just think of it in terms of the night. I was like, yeah, that'd be a lovely show. But so I think if I'd have said no,
yeah,
I probably wouldn't be friends with her, and I probably wouldn't. And like all the work that she's given me since.
yeah, but you see, I don't see that as being because I'm a very competitive person.
Neve is the person you would think least is competitive. Neve is incredibly competitive,
But mostly against myself, right? Obviously, in the sense that I like to be good at something, right? I'm not going to mess about that, and I'm not going to lie. I like to win. I am competitive. I like to do well at things I do, right? And so I'm unashamed about it.
I always think you can only look one way.
Okay.
So you're either looking forward or you're looking sideways.
Oh, I like that.
Well, that's what I always say to myself, because I always say, like, if you get that little thing where you're like, oh, what's happening with them? What are they? And you're like, Gerard, no.
And
Look ahead,
actually, your
not
decisions
sideways.
can be different to theirs.
Yeah, and the other thing I think, if you're being competitive, right? I think that in Ireland, particularly, everyone passes each other out, and then
But you have
like
moments.
I
I don't think it's passing you out. I think it's just there are
but then you
moments.
pass them out. It's just like a marathon. Like, I mean,
It's your turn.
like Chris Kent is one of my best friends.
Oh yeah, great guy.
And he's really, really funny. He's absolutely brilliant. And then he took off. Mm-hmm. He was doing like Vicar Streets and stuff. And then I took off. I was doing Vicar Streets, but I did a load of them. And then he got more popular again.
Yeah.
So like there's a whole load of us that we're all like around the same. But I think you just flash in the pan at different speeds. But I think if you start to look at what people are doing,
It's an awful waste of energy.
oh yeah, and also why would you want to be in competition with your friends?
No, you don't. You don't. No, it's true.
Yeah, and I definitely think that I would much rather be friendly and less successful than competitive and really successful.
I mean, there's room for us all.
Yeah.
I mean,
Not you though. I'm gonna crush you.
Yeah. He's brave. He's brave with all his friends. I'm telling you.
Now speaking of brave, Neve, do you want to read the next one?
Okay. Andrew Martin clearly wants us to fall
He
out
wants us to
online.
fall out. He wants to hear around.
Because his question, which is my favourite so far, what's the most annoying trait / behaviour of your co-host?
You go
No.
first.
No.
Okay, I'll go
Garode,
first.
you have a list.
I have a list. No, I don't. Nothing you do annoys me until I
Do the edit.
do the edit. And like I never even notice it. But like one thing that you do, which I do find very funny, but I have to keep cutting it out, is you will sometimes you finish my sentences, but you finish the sentence with something that is completely unrelated to what I'm talking about. So you'll do things like, I think, like I'll be saying, like, I think what this person needs to do is get a counsellor. So it'll be like, I think what our listeners should do is, and you'd say, buy a bike. And I was like, no. And I'm like, where did that come from? And then I start to stammer. But I never noticed that until I'm actually listening back to it.
Oh my God. Well, sometimes I try and say something a little bit funny because, I'm trying to get some funny in there, because you're so funny.
Yeah.
You're so funny. But I have to say, that's unfortunately a byproduct of my husband's stroke.
This is what she does now. She'll wheel out her husband's stroke, which gets us trouble.
I will, but this is a valid point because he got aphasia, which means he lost some of his words. And I used to have to say words for him. And now I did say to someone about a year and a half ago, I said it's a very worrying trait that I finish everybody's sentences now. I have to fight myself the whole time.
So what we're hearing is if I have a stroke, the podcast can continue.
Oh,
You're
without
ready.
doubt.
You're ready.
It'll be a very different podcast, obviously, if you're buying a bike rather than a counsellor. But
I also one
What
thing
other
that
annoying
does annoy
thing?
me about you
Okay.
is I do feel you do underestimate yourself.
oh,
You're not the most humble person I've ever met. Now don't get me wrong,
I,
but I do think you sell yourself short sometimes.
oh my God, I don't know how to
Sure, I do think. I think I've always said this. I think you should be touring. I think you should be doing all of this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Because everyone still loves you. But you're like, no, who wants to hear from me?
But yet here I am every week.
Yeah,
Well,
we've had conversations.
I know, many. It's very sweet. That's a sweet thing.
Yeah, I do. I think you underestimate yourself.
The other one a little less sweet, but yeah.
So what annoys you about me?
Actually, it's a weird thing that you do.
Go on.
It's not. It doesn't annoy me as much as it actually makes me laugh. Right. Initially, I couldn't understand it, and then I was going, oh, "That's kind of going on." Whenever we're doing anything, you're so in a state of chassis before it, going, "I'm so over this. I never want to do it. It's a disaster." And then we do the thing, and you're amazing at it, and then you come out and go, "Oh my God, I don't know why we did that. It was terrible." And I'm going, Jesus Christ, the gamut of emotions is going on there for no good reason.
You see, here's my thing.
So technically you underestimate yourself too.
No, it's not. That's not even about whether I'm good or bad at those things. I just don't like people knowing too much about me. Like, I don't like it when
you're in the wrong business.
I remember one interview we did, right? Okay. Where I was saying, I don't want to talk about that, I don't want to talk about that, I don't want to talk about that. And all three of those things were like the top three questions.
Well, of course they were.
And I was like, ugh! Like, that really annoys me. Because I just feel it puts you in a weird space.
Yeah, but surely at this stage you've learned how to deflect those conversations.
I have, yeah, but it's just I don't know. I get weirded out. As far as I'm concerned, I'm like a comedian, podcaster, and I love doing those things. But then there's the other bits that you've got to do. Where you're like,
we all get through them, to be fair. But I just think you've no idea how brilliant you are, and I kind of go, you're going to be hilarious as you always are, and then you come out and you're like, oh God,
you see,
I hate my life.
Do you know where that comes from, right? Actually, I think I know what it is. When my tours were really small, mm-hmm. I was always afraid to do stuff like that because I was like, if it's like, I felt like they just made money. Okay. Like the tours just made money. And I always felt that if I did something, like, because I remember when I was doing well, like around 2012, I did a TV show which, like this Craig Doyle panel show thing, it was a live thing and it bombed, and then my ticket sales just literally, because I was going to leave my job, and then my ticket sales like just went yeah. So I was like, okay, I'm not doing telly anymore, I'm going to just do stand-up live, so I'm going to build an audience live.
Okay.
So it took a few years to do that, and then when I left my job, I was kind of like, oh, okay, I really need to protect this.
Right.
So it's like, if I do telly and it's shit, then this thing I've built up is going to like go away and I'll have to get another job. So I think there's still a bit of that where I'm like, oh no, people are going to hate me now. I won't be able to pay my mortgage.
I do think there's a little extra pressure on you though than there is on me, right? Because obviously you have to be funny.
Yeah, and you can always sing the song.
And I'm just funny.
Darry Guff says, Niamh, tell us everything in capital letters about The Commitments.
Okay, it's a book. It's a film. And it's a soundtrack. It's a song.
Yeah.
It's many things. The Commitments, gosh, I don't know what you want to know that the world doesn't already know. I auditioned in 1990 and I didn't get the part in the film. Maria Doyle and I were the last two for the part, I think, by the way you look at it. And I couldn't say the bad words, though. I think Ellen Parker, back in the day, I never even said a bad word. Very different now.
She said all of those words today.
I met my husband. That was
Yeah.
So I didn't get the part, but I got to sing on the album, which was amazing.
Yeah.
So that definitely changed the trajectory. And then I got to travel with them. So I did Des O'Connor show. Are you excited for me? I did the
Des O'Connor, yeah.
And then I did the Grammys.
Oh, yeah.
In 92.
And you can watch that online.
You can. And I did a couple of things with them. Now, I didn't tour with them. I just did a couple. But the weird thing about being involved in something like that is it's such a visual thing, right? So people were very enamoured with it. I don't think people realise how big the Commitments were everywhere.
Yeah.
And everywhere I went, everybody asked me had I cut my hair because they thought I was Maria with short hair.
Ah.
Excuse me. And so actually what happened in the end was I did travel a bit with them, but I wasn't really a part of it. So I didn't get all the scandal. You know, there is scandal, I'm sure. But, and a lot of people did really well out of it. Like the gorgeous Maria Doyle Kennedy, for instance, Brona Gallagher.
I do love Brona Gallagher.
She's amazing. And then Then Angeline Ball has done a good bit. And, of course, the wonderful Glenn Hansard, who went on to win an Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. He's less impressed.
Whatever. Would either of you ever do Dancing with the Stars? Give us what we want.
Terry.
Absolutely not.
No. Part of me would like to, but there's way too much lycra, sequins and spray tans. I'm very excited for the people who submit themselves to that. But do you know what the biggest impediment for me, Terry, is my competitiveness. I would kill myself in that process. And I'm in my mid-50s and bits of me are hurting and I wasn't expecting, so I'm not doing it now. Just, you never know, Terry. I never say never because you just never know, but I have to say it's not on my agenda. I love watching stuff.
Is it not, Niamh?
No.
Is it now?
No.
Okay.
I'm saying that, right? If I got in a notion, you see, I could go through some sort of, come out the other side of menopause and suddenly go, feck it. So I'll never say never. Maybe there's a time when I'm going to say, Jesus, my ankles aren't as weak as they used to be. I maybe go for it, right? Yeah, I've always said
I think you'd be great on it, Niamh.
Do you think?
I think you'd be great on it because I think...
I'd be the pity vote. I don't want to be the pity
Yeah,
vote.
but the ironing board.
I can't.
There's always an ironing board.
Yeah, I know, that'd be me. And they'd be dragging me around that floor. And because people like me, they'd probably keep me in just to
Yeah, of
see
course.
because it'd be hilarious.
It'd be great.
Me. And but
I think you'd be great at it. I think people would love you.
oh Jesus! But then they might know who I am. And
No, it'd be great. I
I'm
think it'd be
not
great.
nice, really.
No, you are. You are. You're lovely. I think you'd be great. You'd be very positive. You'd be what's the word? Inspiration.
I'd have a journey. There'd definitely
You
be a
would-
journey.
yeah, there would be a
It might
journey.
be a short journey. But
The sort of journey is in like speeding car on wall.
I know I have amazing rhythm, but I have the worst coordination on the planet.
You see, I have no rhythm. Lisa.
Lisa?
Niamh, do you want to ask?
Oh,
yeah, there we go.
Jesus, Lisa, bring the elephant into the room. When are we getting Niamh's new music? Any day now, Lisa. Any day.
She hasn't
now.
recorded it yet.
Yeah, well, it's all
She's
there.
going to record How to Fall. I'm telling you,
I
you're
am
doing it.
definitely
And do you know what I'm
gonna
going to do? I'm going to book it in.
No.
I'm going to book it in. I'm going to say it to Naomi Coleman and Anne-Marie Cullen. I'm going to say, produce this song for
Okay.
Niamh.
Okay.
And they will. They do a great job.
I know they would do a great job. I love that the next question is from Barbie and it says, what is your death row meal? It feels like a natural segue.
Natural segue from Niamh's album.
What is your death row meal?
I think it will be... I think if they were going to put me to death...
Would you be able to eat thinking about it?
I would, yeah. I'd force something down. I would... What I would take... I think I'd probably have spaghetti bolognese. I love spaghetti bolognese. Like a nice spaghetti bolognese.
Okay.
Or chicken curry fried rice and chips.
Holy God.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, something that would make me shit myself as soon as they electrocuted me.
So every good suffer.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not
It's
doing
like
this
you
on
kill
my
me,
own.
you're cleaning up. So it would be like, I do love a dirty Chinese takeaway. Like I love
Yeah, I can tell. I can tell that about
like
you.
chicken curry fried rice and chips, no onions.
No onions.
No,
No onions.
that's one of my favourite meals.
Wow, chicken curry, fried rice
Chips.
and chips.
That's delicious. And then what you do is when you're putting the chips in, you put like salt and vinegar on the chips, and then you put the curry in. Oh, it's gorgeous.
No, I do like a curry chip, but it's not my death row meal.
I can't think of anything. I mean, I do like scallops.
Listen, you're getting very fancy. I love a bacon sandwich. When I'm away, I think about the rashers that you get in Ireland.
See,
Because everywhere on the continent serves the worst bacon on the planet.
that's true.
It's like the worst. It's never cooked right. I like a bit of streaky. It's not that I have a problem with the streaky element.
But like, here's the thing you have to remember is that anything that you're getting on death row is going to be cooked in a prison. So you don't want to go too fancy. Like, I'm not getting scallops. You're not getting... Or a vongole. Like, no.
It's far from a vongole you were reared. Favourite film?
Dwayne has
Dwayne.
asked.
Now that's an interesting. This feels like a dating app now. My favourite film. I love Fargo, the original with Frances McDormand. Makes me laugh.
That's a great film.
Makes me laugh. I love Some Like It Hot. I've always loved that as a movie. Still makes me laugh. Lately, have you seen any good movies lately?
Now, do you know my two favourite films, my go-to films when I want to watch a film
Right.
are Working Girl
Wow.
Melanie Griffith.
Okay, she annoys me.
Let the river
Not as much as Demi
run.
Moore, but she annoys me, Melanie Griffith.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
She is a bit annoying now. Apparently, she was coked out of her brain when she
Yeah,
was making
you
that
could
film.
tell.
And that, yeah, it's a bit off. She's a bit, when you know that about her, you're like, oh, that explains a few things.
Right, Sigourney Weaver, loved her.
Yeah, she's great. And
In
Harrison
everything.
Ford.
Yeah.
And the other one that I really love is a really old film. It's Outrageous Fortune.
I remember
With
Outrageous
Bette Midler
Fortune.
and Shelley Long.
Well, who could not love
I love that.
Bette Midler in anything?
Oh, I love
I mean,
Bette
who
Midler.
hasn't cried to beaches?
Oh, I love it.
I know.
My favourite bit is where they're at the apartment
Mm.
and like the bad guys have broken into Bette Midler's apartment and Shelley Long's like, oh my God, they've been here. And she's like, relax, they haven't been here.
Just messy.
I love that.
I live with someone like that. That's my son. So I love films, so I watch a lot of films. But lately, I want something that makes me laugh, and I don't get overcomplicated. I used to love the deep and meaningful ones. I've done the Oscar was every year. Watched all the Oscar movies.
Oh,
but-
really? I've never done that.
Yeah, I didn't this year. Weirdly, I hardly knew them this year. But generally, I watch all the Oscar nominees just to see what the fuss is about.
Ah.
And if I agree with their decisions. But that's, but actually I still love Fargo. I just love it. So
Yeah, that's a great
unexpected.
movie.
Yeah.
Best, worst moment of your life so far? Oh, God.
I take it that's two separate ones.
What are my best and worst moments?
God, there's so many for me.
I don't know what my best moment is, to be honest.
It may seem obvious what my best moment.
Yeah.
However, I've done quite a lot of things. And of course I've had my boys, which were best and worst.
God, what was my best moment?
I don't know. It's a weird one, isn't it? We probably should have read these before we came in here and thought about it. My best moment, I don't think anyone can pick one moment and say that's the best moment of my life, right? You say it many times in your life.
I know, yeah.
But I don't know if that you actually can say that's definitively the best moment of my life. Because I live in the now as well. So currently this is the best moment of my life and the worst.
Best moment. I think the best moment was I finished writing something recently.
Okay.
And that felt very good.
Oh. Now, was not the best moment, certainly up there on the scale for you, that you survived Edinburgh in a magnificent way this year?
That was good, actually. That was very nice.
I mean, you didn't just survive it; you conquered it. Like, you were amazing.
Yeah, it was good. Those best moments. I think it's more like, I think my parents when I do something that they're really happy about.
Yeah.
I don't really get. Yeah, I did. I gave them something recently. I was like, here, have a read of this, and they were like,
Yeah.
they were very happy, and that was lovely. So I think maybe that.
I have little vignettes of moments where you see how
It's never
happy.
the big stuff, though, is it?
Not really. I mean, you can say the Eurovision was the best moment of my life in the sense that I was
Best
standing on
moment of
stage.
my life, Niamh.
Oh, well, definitely yours. And worst, because Sonia didn't win.
Poor Sonia.
Stop now.
I'll never get over
best
that.
and worst, all
Robbed.
in one.
She
There,
was robbed.
It's robbed. But the best moment, but the best part of that night was actually when my family came backstage.
Oh, yeah.
Because although I had, all the adulation and all the loveliness of it all, they were like the centre of it, as in the sense that, there's my mum and dad and my sisters all delighted and living in a way like so delighted, to be a part of it. And so that was kind of that best moment of that night for me. But, there's so many lovely things.
What's the worst?
The worst? Well, you can always say that when you lose someone, that's difficult.
Yeah.
But career-wise, the worst moment for me was one time when I got up on stage and nothing came out. That's hard.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's hard because generally I can get past most things, but I had a bad throat and it just wasn't happening. I was very difficult. I had to just live on my charm, which was lovely, but wasn't what they came for.
Worst moment of my life. I don't. Yeah, when my friend Anne-Marie died, that was horrific.
Yeah, no,
but
that loss is very difficult.
But like worst and then worst work moment of my life was, I think it was. I remember in Kilkenny, I was doing that. It was that TV show. I was doing that TV show at the time, and I did Cat Laughs Festival, and this guy came up to me. I was sitting in Langton's in the foyer, and he came up to me And he was like, you're very good. And I was like, thank you. Because I just come out of a gig and he was like, yeah, because my girlfriend wanted to go and see it, but I didn't want to go and see it because you're shite on that TV show. And I was just like, oh my God.
I know.
And then that was when I realised, I was like, I've just made a 10-week ad for me being a shit comedian. And everyone thinks I'm shit, but I'm actually quite good.
You weren't shit.
And no, I was shit on that now. I was, in fairness. But I'd made, and like that was 2012 and I was so depressed.
Oh
I was
my
like, this is the
gosh.
worst. This is so bad.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that
Well,
was awful.
that can't be good. It's difficult when you can't. And one of my worst moments, I suppose, was if you're talking about work-wise, is when I got to a certain point and I didn't know what to do next. That's really hard. You know,
Yeah.
when you're kind of a bit stalled. That's difficult.
Oh, I remember this other thing that happened. I got pushed into doing the panel. Right, not pushed in. I was offered it and I didn't want to do it, and then my agent said you should do it, so I did it. The panel, it was a TV show that was on in Ireland.
Yeah.
And it was very popular, but it was very popular with, I guess, a certain type of person. And I remember a guy. It was back around the time Twitter was really
Just
people felt like they could say whatever they want. And I remember one guy on Twitter who I actually know who it is.
okay.
Tagged me in all of the negative comments that he had
Nice.
found about me.
Nice.
So he literally went on and like even the other way, like it didn't have accurate. They were just like they had my name in it, and he'd go on, found them, and then he'd like literally tagged me in all of them. So like I didn't open my Twitter for a few days because I knew it was going to be bad. Because not that it was bad on the show, but I was just, you have to be a little bit of it's a little bit chopsy, like to be like a bit elbowsy, like to
Yeah.
force your funny bit in, and
You weren't really
it's not
that
really
way,
my
yeah.
personality. But I did that, and then it took like about a week for me to open my Twitter, and then this one guy, like his face, all it was just Acro Farley, all of this shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like a cat bringing you a wee dead mouse.
Yes, exactly.
You just laid all the dead animals in front of you.
Okay.
Okay, nice. Thanks for bringing that up, Helen.
Yeah, Helen, that's the day round. Jean, what's your favourite album?
Oh, my favourite album. Now, it's kind of a toss-up between New York Rock and Soul Review by it's like a Steely Dan stroke Boss Skaggs and Phoebe Snow, Michael McDonald. It's this great album that Donald Fagen did, and it's just amazing. It's kind of a combination of all these great old soul songs with modern artists. It's amazing.
Wow.
I know, but it's like 1990 or somewhere like that. It's kind of that would be kind of up there with my favourite album.
Mine is Flying Blind, Niamh Kavanagh. Or
That was very close. I was
yeah, no, you thought you weren't going to get it. What are my other favourite albums? Close by Kim Wilde. I like We Are Shampoo, and I like Naomi Coleman, Silver Wrists.
Oh,
That is a that was a life-changing album for me. Paul says,
this is specifically for you, Garode. I'm assuming that he isn't asking me this question.
Garode, what was your first gay experience? My first gay experience was what I will say is my first gay experience was quick.
That's enough.
That's enough.
That's enough, right? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Lucy
says, oh my gosh.
what lessons has your work life taught you?
Oh, patience. Patience is a big one.
Yeah.
Tolerance. Or at least how to hide intolerance.
I would say what
It's a lot of hurry up and wait in my life. A lot of it. I have learned so much from my job, but mostly to not actually take on board what people try to tell me, even the good stuff, right? Because people have opinions about everything because you're in the public eye, and they feel that they need to give it to you.
well, they do to you. They do.
Yes, they do all the time.
That's because you're too approachable.
I am very approachable, and I let them. Then
I wouldn't.
But
Somebody said some of the stuff they say to you, I'd punch them in the face.
But it comes from a place of love, apparently.
Of course it does.
Yeah.
What has work life taught me?
Come on.
Never ignore an idea. Never ignore an idea.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Always write down your ideas.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
Good idea there.
What's your favourite thing about Boots?
Well, she lives
That's from
with Road.
Jennifer. Well, you can say your favourite thing about Boots.
My favourite thing about Boots is she lives with Road.
My favourite thing about Boots is that when I go to bed, she curls up in my arm and she watches Captain Kim over my shoulder.
Love that. Love
Yeah.
that. No, actually, I like the fact that Boots is quite self-contained.
She is, yeah.
She's not she's not a pushover.
Yeah,
I like
she
that.
doesn't suffer fools.
I quite admire that. I have to work hard.
Ross says, when is the live tour happening?
Okay, sorry, Ross.
We'll do something next year. We will do something next
yeah,
year.
that's at least
Yeah.
3 people that will be there.
There'll be 3 people. And if we sell 2 tickets, one of them will have given up. Andrew, who is the most famous person in your phone?
Andrew, that's a question.
That's a good question. Who's the most famous? Yeah, who's the most famous person in your phone?
I don't know. Because I think I might have had one of Paul's old phones, so there could be other famous people he knew. I don't know. Does Linda Martin count?
Yes.
Johnny Logan?
Yes, of course they count.
I don't know. I have lots of very well-known people in my phone because on occasion we've been in touch, but for work. But I don't contact them. The most famous person I talk to regularly is Grode, clearly. Who's famous in your phone?
I guess the most famous
You have
person.
a lot of people.
Sarah Millican,
Yeah.
I guess. I'm trying to think of the most famous non-comedian that would be in my phone.
Yeah, but
Jan Arden.
she's a musician. Yeah, very fine musician, actually.
I've got, well, I don't have her phone number, but I have her email address, Carney from Wilson Phillips, because I interviewed her.
Wow. Well, you see, you've interviewed people, so you have very, very famous people in there. I have a million. Honestly, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I have so many contacts.
I haven't really thought about that. I did once think when I lost my phone very briefly, and I did think, oh my God, they're going to get, because I thought like, oh, maybe you shouldn't have the famous person in your phone as their
person.
name, because then they'll be getting, crap messages from somebody like from me, like help, this is Garrod.
Send me money.
Send me money.
You'd be raging if they got
Send me money, I've been trafficked.
if they got a better GoFundMe case.
And then from Andrew again.
Okay.
No, do you have one?
Yes, Edel said, "How did you get so wise?" That must be to you, Garrod. You've been so
How
wise.
did you get what? I'm not wise. I'm
You are wise. You just respond in a different way.
I find with me to really pare it down to get to the wisdom.
Yeah, no, but you have a take sometimes that I don't always get and things, and I go away enriched by that most days. I do. But how did I get so wise? I think I just got old. And
If you
stuff
just
happened.
knock around.
Stuff happened, and believe me, anything that could happen more or less has happened. So you get to kind of. I think as well, because I deal with a lot of people. So you get either a really deep understanding of yourself or other people.
Yeah, I guess you deal with a lot of personalities.
I do regularly in very tense situations.
Okay, Andrew says, another question from Andrew about famous people.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the most famous person you have slept with, shifted, or seen naked?
Okay. They're very different things, all 3 of them.
They are different things. The most famous person...
Come on.
Well, here's something interesting. This is actually interesting. I just thought of this, and I've never thought of this before.
Okay.
2 of my... Because I think I've only got like maybe 2.5 ex-boyfriends.
2.5.
Yeah, I'm not sure whether the third one was...
Was there an accident?
Yeah, it was just...
Was it 2.5?
It was one of those things,
Or was
where you're
that-
like, he's my boyfriend. It's like, when did you last see him? I was like, months ago. Actually, maybe he's not. Like,
Was that your first game? Quick.
No, he was the third.
Okay, go on.
But 2 of my boyfriends, after they broke up with me, ended up being on television after they broke up with me.
Oh.
Yeah, one of them was on telly. Is not on telly anymore. I'm a star maker.
You are a star maker.
I gotta make you a star, kid. You know what you have to do.
Star maker. Yeah, you'll have to wait for the memoir for mine.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Although here's somebody I have slept with.
Oh,
is Chris Kent,
you
comedian.
You mean in the same room? Clearly.
I never thought you wanted people to know this, but I did a podcast with him there a year ago, and he said I was the only comedian he's ever slept with, and it was. And it was when me and Chris Kent went to Barcelona on Neil Delamer's stag. We were sharing a room and we ended up having a double bed.
Excellent.
So we ended up sleeping in the same bed.
That happens a lot.
Wow.
Okay. So Emer says, doesn't Eve worry about eating chicken now? So many of them are named after her. I mean, I can eat the lambs with the faces. It depends on the apocalypse.
It depends on the chicken.
If they don't have their feathers, how do I know?
Yeah, exactly. Chicken is chicken as far as she's concerned.
I love the chicken. I like the question, Emer.
And Helen says, any backstage gossip, who is horrible?
Oh, God.
We know.
I wish you could see our faces right now.
Because we're both thinking of the same person. Yes. There's a man and there's a woman. Are you thinking of the man or the woman?
I think the woman.
Bitch.
Anyway, luckily there's more nice.
Yeah, exactly.
However, yeah, there's
Remember,
moments.
that one's a...
There are moments where the two of us just eyes meet, and it's like, what in fresh hell is
You've
this?
worked with that person, and I've worked with that person.
Yes, and there's like, what is No. Filed under never again. Unless there's loads of money.
Okay, that was our...
You're going to love this edit.
Yeah.
This is going to be his favourite edit ever.
Ever. It's been wonderful to talk to you, Niamh, on this, our 150-year anniversary of Agony Rants.
I feel that I've learned something about you today.
Yeah.
Here's to the next 150. And I only have to see Gerode's face to see how unlikely that's going to be.
No, there will be another 150, Niamh.
Do you love
Absolutely,
me still?
there will. Absolutely.
I have a question for you.
Go on.
If you knew that you're going to do 150 shows for me, would you have done it?
I would have said, I already have a podcast, Niamh. When I pitched this to Headstuff, I said this will be 6 to 10 episodes tops.
Is this your way of telling me you're done?
Never done. I will never be done, Niamh. You'll end this before I will. Probably by dying, but it'll be you that'll end it.
He's sleeping. She's 107. Let her go. Let her go peacefully.
Will it stop? It's been so lovely to chat to you for this episode and the 149 previous episodes. We will be back next Monday with a normal episode. Normal service will be resumed.
Oh my God.
There was a Vintage Rants last week, so there won't be one this week, there will be one the following week. And we would love it if you would subscribe to Headstuff Plus to keep the show on the road for another 50 episodes maybe.
You're getting more famous now. You really have to think about that.
And if you have a problem or a suggestion, send it through to agonyrants@gmail.com, and we'll be back next Monday.
Bye.
Bye.
This show is part of the Headstuff Podcast Network, a hub for the creative and the curious. Shows are produced in association with Headstuff and the Podcast Studios Dublin. Find out more or become a member at headstuffpodcasts.com.